So you're here because you are likely interested in making meditation a more consistent habit in your life. So I'm going to share with you a 5-step framework to help you make regular meditation easy by incorporating proven habit formation principles. So no matter how many times you have tried to make meditation a habit in the past, this time can be different. So let's walk through the 5 steps one by one, and I'll share with you some of these proven habit formation principles that are the secret to making meditation easy. So the first step is affirming your why. So, like any new endeavor, starting with why you want to do something is so important to connecting to your intrinsic motivation. So, in this step, you want to start by asking the question, what kind of person do I want to become as a result of meditating on a consistent basis? So, a few examples could be I want to become the kind of person that can access a peaceful state of mind in the midst of anxiety, in the midst of stress, in the midst of the chaos of daily life. Another example could be I want to become someone that is able to detach from habitual patterns of worry. Um, or it could be something as simple as, I want to experience more joy in my everyday life. So, whatever the reason, make it compelling for you. Okay, that brings us to step 2. And step 2 is establishing your intention. So, in this step, you're going to choose the time and location and utilize a proven habit stacking formula to tie your new habit of meditation to an existing habit you have. And so by tying these two habits together, a current habit with a new habit, you're likely to strengthen the odds that you're going to actually show up and do meditation every day. So here is the question or the formula that you're going to use. So current habit, I will meditate for X amount of time in the place of my choice. So after I complete a current habit, I'm going to meditate for this amount of time in this specific place. So a few examples could be after I get out of bed in the morning, I am going to meditate for 10 minutes in the chair in our bedroom. Or it could be after I close my laptop at the end of my workday, for all of those of you that work from home. Or it could be after I pour my coffee in the morning, I'm going to meditate for 10 minutes in the love seat in our den. So again, you're choosing a time, a location, and you're stacking your new habit of meditation after or even before an existing habit that you do every single day. So let's talk about your space, and that's what we're going to do in step 3. So in this step, you're answering the question, what space can I dedicate to meditation? And I mean a physical space, of course. So we're going to get into more detail about the location, but also creating the space or the time in your day and how you can get your family's buy-in around that. So here's a few suggestions on creating the physical space and securing the actual space in your day to do meditation. So an ideal location is not somewhere that you spend a lot of time doing something else, like watching television or working or knitting, whatever it is that you enjoy doing. So you want to ideally find a space in your home that you can solely dedicate to meditation. I would even suggest choosing a location in your home that you seldom use. So creating a habit can sometimes be easier when we choose a new location in our home. The next suggestion is to make your space inviting. So bring your most comfortable throw blanket, bring the most wonderful scented candle that you have in your house. Or even, this is something I've done, is bringing a heating pad, something that you can feel the warmth of while you're meditating. Another suggestion is to get the support of those that are in your household. So anyone that lives with you, share your intention from step 2. And ask for their agreement to not distract you and to give you some quiet time while you're meditating. And then the final suggestion here in creating your space is to create some type of visual cue that will remind you right before your intended time. So, for example, if you're going to meditate right after you pour your coffee in the morning, maybe put a sticky note on your coffee maker that says, time to meditate. So put it somewhere again that'll just be some type of visual cue for you. Okay, that brings us to step 4. And step 4 is to coin your ritual. So, what I mean by this is do something right before or after meditation that makes it even more enjoyable for you. So, for example, before you meditate, maybe you're doing a full body stretch, or maybe if you're into yoga, maybe a sun salutation. Lighting your favorite candle was another suggestion. Putting that cozy blanket on your lap, firing up your heating pad, something again to make meditation itself more enjoyable. And then after you're done meditating, a really powerful way to, again, anchor and reinforce your new habit is to actually track your progress. So, this is something I do with anyone that's participating in the free 30-day meditation trial that I offer. And what we do is we track the satisfaction and the length of time of our meditation. So again, this is something you can do immediately following meditation that becomes part of your ritual. So let's talk more about specifically how to track your progress, because that's step 5. So step 5 is tracking your progress. And in this step, you are tracking how long you're meditating and how satisfying you are finding your practice. And as I mentioned, I do this with all the participants in my 30-day meditation trial, and helps them to see how meditation is changing for them over time. And also, it gets them into that habit of anchoring in and logging their meditation minutes every day. So we track daily in the trial, and we also track weekly. So if this is something that you're interested in learning more about, I offer a free 30-day meditation trial guide to anyone that subscribes to my newsletter. And you can do that by clicking the subscribe button on my YouTube channel banner. So tracking your progress, again, is another important way to anchor meditation as a habit. And once you continue to track it, you start to see the impacts that meditation is having in your everyday life, and it continues to motivate you to show up to practice every day. So again, the 5 steps are to affirm your why, to establish your intention, to create your space, to coin your ritual, and to track your progress. Hope this was helpful.